don't matter what words you choose or the language, if it is not from the heart, you are not talking to me. Hi there. How are you today, my love? My name is Willy. I'm a magician of my life. And today, I really want to share this, the way, the words and the way this talking, really talking from the heart. Because I feel it when someone I saw in myself first, then I start seeing outside in my reflections. When I don't speak from the heart, I feel it. It's not from the heart. I use the word choose, no matter. It's not mattering. There is no matter what language you speak. If you are not speaking from the heart, you are not talking to me anyways. And if you are not speaking from the heart, you will be reflected that to you. No one will be speaking to you from the heart. And no matter if you speak the same language, if you are not speaking from the heart, or if your energy won't match, you don't understand each other. Have you ever had that experience? Like someone is telling you something you don't understand. Say what? Say again? Come again? They say again, you don't understand again. They say again, you don't understand once again, you don't understand, because your energy won't match. And in that talk, there is nothing can be exchanged. You can't learn anything, you can't give anything to them, they can't give anything to you either. All you can learn is speaking from the heart matters more than words, which also means energetic match. If you are speaking from the heart, your energy in your words and your expression, your facial expression also. You speaking to me, I see in between lines in your eyebrows. Oh, it's already settled down in your character. That's lines in your forehead. There's many lines in your forehead. I am still experimenting what those lines means, but those lines connected to your character. And the moment, if you have those lines, watch yourself. If you record the video yourself, or ask people around you when you're speaking, is there line on my forehead or in between my eyebrows? Because that's your character, and that not always happens. But when you say certain things, certain words, energies, that reaction happens, that facial expression happens in your face. And you can analyze your character. If you want to change, you can change from there. But I see people already settled down that line. They've been building this character with knowingness or without knowingness. And as I had that knowingness, I've been watching myself. What do I do to not get that lines? Because when I see that in others, there is that moment actually what I meant to be reflected, and I feel it, I analyze it, I observe it, do the work for myself through their facial expression. And I have experienced that when I was speaking to someone who doesn't speak the language. I wasn't speaking the language fully either. I was speaking English, a couple words in sentence, in mix, something's going on. If they can understand, if they are empath, they can understand. If they are not, they most likely they don't understand. I was at that stage, maybe I am still at that stage. And I was speaking to someone who don't speak the language as much as myself, but I can empathically feel that they are not trying to speak their first language either. But we could still without problem we could still communicate smoothly because our energy was in match. We both were speaking from the heart, and since we speak from the heart, our energy matches. Therefore, don't matter what language we use or what words we choose. In another hand, I also experienced that my first language, in which I can explain, maybe in some cases, maybe I can explain myself into the depths of my feelings and emotions and thoughts in both languages right now, maybe even more in this language I'm speaking right now, but in his first language, when I speak in my first language, which is Turkish, and I'm speaking to someone who also has first language Turkish as their first language, but we don't understand each other. That's energetic match. I feel it, I see their soul, but we can't make smooth communication through words. And there is like kinetical energy going on, like there is like pressed energy as they communicate with me. I know I see people's souls, and it gives pressure every time they interact with me. That's not spiritual ego thing. I think my experience I am seeing all around. When I interact with people, the way they look at my eyes, we don't even have words. Like the way, you enter the room, who you first have eye contact at the moment. This is like macro seconds you interact. That's their first facial expression as you look at them. I see them. And if you are not conscious all the time, which I wasn't either all the time, and I was looking for, like, I was observing myself, what I do, and first thing I look was unconsciously connected to my shadow too. And I choose to stay conscious about it. Also, when you first enter some space, if there is projection over you and you are not aware of it, and consciously choosing that, dissolving that projection, if people projecting you something, as you enter that room, your eyes will go that direction. And as they projected that energy to you, you will be absorbing that unconsciously. That's it, my love. Thank you being part of this magical moment over here. Take care of your beautiful soul.